Good morning from wherever you're joining us from. This is Kefa Eric, your market analyst at HFM, your number one broker in Kenya and beyond. This is going to be a pre-recorded YouTube video. Kindly visit the HFM YouTube channel at HFM Kenya and subscribe, and click on the notification button below so that you're not left out in this financial literacy journey that we uncover together. Now, moving on swiftly, we have had a number of economic data releases which has influenced the movement of price action, and this has been from the United States from yesterday. This has also, this morning we see data coming in from Sydney and Tokyo session, which has had impact in the movement of price. And beginning on from yesterday we had data coming from the US, that is the JOLTS job opening, which came out slightly negative, weakening the dollar, and we are going to be illustrating that on the charts. We also had good job trade balance economic data coming in, which came out positive, strengthening the dollar, but we see that the JOLTS job opening impact was stronger to have weakened the dollar, nullifying the medium impact of the goods trade balance economic data. We're going to be illustrating that. This morning we had economic data also coming out from Sydney session, and particularly our focus here would be on the Australian dollar CPI Q3 quarter 3, which came out flat. It was anticipated at 139.1. It came out exactly at 139.1, having little or no impact. However, we have quite a number of economic data which came out negative. Monthly CPI indicator for September in Australia came out at negative 0.3 from the anticipated 2.4%, which weakened the Australian dollar. So we would see the Australian dollar being in a bearish scenario. We are going to demonstrate that as we proceed. Moving on swiftly, we also see escalation of conflict in the Middle East with Iran, the Iranian-Israel conflict going to higher heights. We are going to see the demonstration of this in the financial markets, and our focus on the precious metal gold. Right, we're going to see it continue becoming bullish. As some of you might been aware, we spoke about this the day before yesterday, and we see it happening. A wonderful time to be on the markets. So moving on swiftly, on the Euro USD, what's happening on the charts? On the Euro USD, from the daily time frame, we see yesterday we closed on a slightly in undecided market right here. If you could see this candle which printed yesterday, it's an indecision candle, doji if you may like, giving mixed reaction, but overall we can see that we're in a bearish momentum on this particular asset, which is the Euro USD, because of the relative strength of the USD in comparison to the euro right now. So it is also safer to say sales right now are going to be much more reliable. And if we observe the movement of price currently, we see that this particular low has failed to take out this particular high, which causes it to be weak and has to be taken out. meaning it would be a really good time to keep looking for sales in this particular asset. Moving on swiftly to GU. On GU from a daily time frame, data which has shown slightly weakening of the United States dollar is giving us a gave us rather yesterday a bullish candle here. We see a Marabuzu printing, and this candle would show buying pressure because of the weakening of the United States dollar. But overall, guys, remember we're in a bearish scenario, so right now it will be the best time to look for shorts because the data which came out yesterday, and our focus there is on Jolt, which weakened the dollar slightly, would give us an opportunity to start selling at premium where price is right now, to start looking for selling opportunity moving forward. Somebody would ask why. Because overall the data that has been released before yesterday was suggesting a strong United States dollar in comparison to the data which came out yesterday, signifying a slight movement of, or weakening rather, of the United States dollar. So I would say that looking for shorts or sales could be much more safer to a much more predictable asset, which is the AUD USD, the Australian dollar, in comparison to the United States dollar. We observe that, kindly mute Daniel, so that we are able to move on swiftly. All right, so we see price printing much more bearish. Would we see that price closed below this particular technical level at 0.65737 kindly Daniel, yes, thank you for muting. And now it would be safer to say that shorts are also very much likable in this scenario. Moving on swiftly to US dollar base currencies, which you see the US dollar coming first. On the US dollar CHF, we see price on a daily time frame printing on a bullish scenario, but we are seeing consolidation for quite a number of days here without a significant movement of price either on the upside or downside. It would be important to note that would like to see price coming and printing above this key technical level or resistance, if you may like, at 0.87360 364 for it to confirm our bias. Remember, guys, would like to be trading in a market structure that is either bullish or bearish, not consolidating by, and this is made easier by having a nexus or combining technical analysis and fundamental analysis, like we have done so many times here at HFM Daily Market Morning Call. For USD JPY, we see it is printing price much more bullish, and we see price came and closed above the 152.365. We had spoken about this on Monday, and it would be safer to be looking for buys. So far, guys, if you have been lost in the trail of thoughts, just have in mind that the fundamental data that is coming out and combining with the technical analysis, which key levels, is giving us an edge in context of what we are trading. Okay, and we have seen for US dollar quote currencies, we are selling. For US dollar base currencies, we are looking for buys or longs, if you may like. For USD Canadian dollar, beautiful price action. We called it out from late last month, around 24th 26th, there about September. The US dollar has been gaining strength drastically put, of course, in place with the Canadian dollar. It is safe to be looking for buys as we speak, right? Remember, you look for, where do you look for buys? From your technical analysis entry criteria. Okay, you might be trading depending on the trading strategy that you use. The key levels, no matter what you call them, their significance in the market could be termed to be twinned. For GJ, due to public demand, guys love trading GJ because the GBP JPY moves in comparison to gold, quite aggressive asset. We see price keep on printing higher highs and lower highs. Would like to be looking for buys right now on GJ. And if we go to a lower time frame, we see it is giving us beautiful price action moving to the upside. Here, just a minute. We see price is printing in a bullish fashion, so would be looking for buys right here. And we see higher highs being taken out consecutively, giving us a beautiful market structure. So right here it would be safer to wait for GJ to retrace a little bit, then get to buy on key levels right here. All right, buys are much more safer. Moving on swiftly to gold. Now, to understand gold, it is important to remember that gold is subjected to geopolitical tension, and right now there is tension in the world, and by tension I mean uncertainty. And when there's uncertainty, people fear, right? For those of you who have been buying gold ever since we spoke about the tensions happening in the world, you have been enjoying your profits, and we see price printing higher highs and lower highs, suggesting that we're in a bullish momentum. And gold yesterday on the daily time frame printed its all-time high. You could see here, ever known to the history of man. The reason fundamentally is that the wars in the Middle East are escalating, which is causing central banks and investors to put their money in something that has shown consistency. And what has shown consistency rather than gold? Your answer is as good as mine. Nothing. Okay, so would like to see looking for buys right now on gold. Even on lower time frame could be much more safer, but if you go to lower time frames to gather a huge risk to reward ratio, remember to wait for it to retrace to certain key levels or discount for you to buy. We buy at discount and we sell at premium. Okay, and of course this is bought from key technical levels. All right, now so with that said, guys, remember to observe risk management. Remember to keep your psychology in check by observing risk management. And when you do this, profits are going to be inevitable. All right. Remember also to trade with a reliable broker, and HFM has got a track record of being reliable. All right, so guys, see you tomorrow, the same place, the same time, to do things the same way. Until then, keep safe, maintain risk management, and remember to always observe good risk management when trading, and to trade with a reliable broker like HFM with various products that are suitable, with a support system like what we do here every morning to make sure that you have an upward trajectory in your growth, and most importantly, with a trusted broker. And HFM is a trusted broker in Kenya and beyond. See you tomorrow, the same place, the same time, to do things the same way that has proven consistency. Until then, I wish you a profitable week. Thank you.